Hail and welcome back, lads. It is now Morghur episode 15. Last time we had the unfortunate crashing of Fort Bergris, but this time we shall hopefully not have too many problems. We're going to start this off with Puib attacking Helmgard. Alright, so it's a Pyrrhic victory. They have a lot of missile units, which is going to be a problem, but hopefully sending all of Puib's units to stay at the very back. Missile resistance for a unit. Might as well throw it on one of the Manticores. But yeah, we're probably going to wait for Malagor to come in. Have him do a lot of casting. Have all the Harpies take out all this artillery as well. And let's see how it goes anyway. To Helmgard. The Battle of Helmgard. The enemy has lots of floating shit. What the hell was that? Yeah, the enemy has lots of super high tier units. They have a lot of great swords in here. They have a lot of handgunners. They've got a Hellstorm, a rocket battery, and even a goddamn steam tank. This is the first time actually looking at the Empire. So let's have a look at all these units, because we are waiting for Malagor to get in here, and then we'll have a look at that. So they have the Halberdier unit. This is an AP anti-large unit for the Empire. They're pretty nice. We also have Great Swords, which is their top tier melee. They are going to absolutely demolish anything that we put in melee with. And of course they have the Steam Tank. This is the feat of engineering itself. It is unbreakable and is really, really hard to kill. They have a bunch of handgunners all over the walls. And they have some mortars over here. These are going to do a lot of damage to our giant blobs of infantry. What else do they got? They have another Hellstorm rocket battery. These things are absolutely dangerous. Shooting them into our infantry is going to demolish us. And of course they have their Empire Knights. Some nice low tier cavalry, but cavalry nonetheless. They are all set up mostly on this side of the map, whereas we have set up all our hidden units right at the front here so they can get up to the action right away. All our non-hidden units are waiting back here for Malagor to come in, and he's about to come in a few seconds. I'm going to fast forward here because once this army comes in, I'm going to spend a little time just moving people about, trying to make sure they don't go into the range of their artillery or the tower, which they do a few times. So I need to just do this. Once we got that, I need to make a plan for attack. So the plan for attack for me is let's send all our aerial force this way, while all our infantry is going to move up to here. They're going to shoot over the walls, where all our harpies are going to come down, hit all the handgunners, stop them from shooting, and that is exactly what our plan is, at least. But if it'll work, it'll work. If it doesn't, it doesn't. One thing I also love about this map, all these giant craters, they look like this place has been defended so many times, and the mortars in there have been used quite a lot. So obviously this place is well defended, especially with all the top tier units. So we need to break in, doing what Beastmen do best, spreading chaos, using our numbers, using our monsters, and of course eating the whole enemy army. Look at that big observatory up there. Quite nice. I don't think I've ever noticed that, actually. Anyway, we are going to start moving. Once our harpies reach about here, I'm going to send all our infantry up. These guys are going to start coming up as well. All the big guys, well, pretty much just Puib and the chariots, are going to go for the gate, try and destroy that, and all our harpies are going to move up together. Manticores are a bit too slow to be with the harpies, but I'm going to send Malagor this way. I'm going to try and get him to stop these mortars from firing. And this giant blob here. I seen this coming up and I was like, oh my god. I'm going to have to overcast a Flock of Doom to do as much damage as I can here, because there are so many units all blobbed up in one place. Let's see how much damage that actually did. Waiting for the spell to finish. There it is. It did 17k in one spell, so it's quite like gathering up all the units and dropping an AoE in there. I'm going to send all our hangs in here, and we're going to start trying commanding all these flying units. All our Ungors are going to start firing on the enemy. I'm not commanding them, I'm letting them do whatever they want. I realized in this army that I'm not that good at micromanaging two giant armies with lots of units that need to be micromanaged. Wow. We really go into a lot of chaos here. Our Manticores are going to drop right here. We have a pikeman squad, but they are anti-large, but I think 4 Manticores is enough to stop their anti-large advantage. Gonna drop some Harpies in here as well because they did get the Empire Knights to come in. We have this Manticore, he's in some handgunners, stopping them from shooting. Malagor over here is dropping another Flock of Doom, and I've also summoned a Cygor with the spell. I realized that I bought the Cygor weapon for Malagor, the summon that Lornal has, but I still haven't equipped it to him. So I need to do that. I really need to do that. All our Ungors are firing. They're pretty much firing at just handgunners, pikemen, that sort of stuff. To be honest with you, this is just a distraction. This whole Ungor squad are all a distraction for the artillery to shoot at them instead of shooting at our Harpies, because our Harpies are the main thing that is a threat. And if a artillery hits them, yes, it'll do a bit of friendly fire to them, but it's gonna do a lot more damage to us. This Manticore's just absolutely demolishing these guys. Umgard didn't even know what was coming to hit them. So of course I got Malagor over here. He is hitting up these mortars. He's really not that good in melee. So he's stopping them from shooting, but that's about it. He's not really gonna kill them. I've also sent up these Ungors on the walls here. They're gonna come down, try and stop more handgunners from shooting. Anything blobs up like this, I'm gonna drop a Flock of Doom on. We have this giant blob here. I'm gonna start moving them out because I want them to move over here because I've realized this is where the enemy is. I need to send everyone over this way and stop all these artillery pieces from shooting. Malagor is not enough to do it himself, because if you look, all our infantry is pretty much damaged already from it. There's a nice Flock of Doom over here as well. This is the Warcast version because of the range. And yeah, we just get the handgunners over here getting attacked by Malagor. He had a bit of a fall there, but as you do, they have our giant range of Ungor Rainers shooting on these pikemen. I probably shouldn't have did this. There's probably a lot of friendly fire, actually. It is what it is. Look at this. The corpses of all the proud Imperials, all dead within their own fort. They fought themselves safe, but no, they all are routing from the field while all our Manticores and Harpies are causing fear. Malagor's in a bit of a pickle now. He has a Halberdier unit on him, and he is getting pelted by our own units, so I'm going to drop a Flock of Doom here, and then use his ability to get him out of combat. He's going to move over here and get focused on these Hellstorm rocket batteries, stop them from firing, while all the rest of our Harpies and Manticores are going to move over here and start dealing with all these handgunners and the great swords. 1 Manticore, 2 Manticore, 3 Manticore. I feel like that might be enough to get rid of. Oh, is that a 4th? That's a 5th. No, hell, that's a 6th. That's a lot of Manticores coming in. Okay, you're just chilling. This dude just wants to watch. He's getting hit by the Ungor Raiders. He doesn't care. He's just watching the bloodshed happen. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I'm gonna send all our Harpies over here to start dealing with all these artillery phases. Malagor keeps getting caught up, so I'm gonna try and move him away. You see here, he got caught once again. So we're gonna start sending 2 or 3 units to each place. 1 Manticore and its handgunner, 1 Harpy here, 2 Harpies to deal with this mortal because they are quite hurt. And half our infantry isn't doing anything. This is what I mean by we kind of fucked up on the it's too many units to deal with department. Let's have a look at this Manticore. He's all by himself. Oh, it's nice and peaceful. What are you doing? What the hell was that guy doing? I'm watching you. I see you, Mr. Buggyman. Oh, well, he's gone now. Jesus. The Manticores, everything just demolishing them. Puib's army is basically useless. I mean, he has an Ungor spam army for a reason. At this point, everything is basically routing. I'm starting to set everything to climb the walls to get in. The only thing left really is this Lord. And Malagor is going to come over here and say, you know what? I'll deal with him myself. I'm gonna drop a Flock of Doom here to help the Bastigor herd from destroying these. I'm gonna drop the Inflicting Foe minus 35 defense. And then I'm gonna drop a Helmet Discord, bringing him to 0 melee attack, 13 melee defense, so he basically has no chance. This Gore herd can probably rip him apart now, and he's running away for his life. The whole enemy army breaks once he leaves. The only thing left is the steam tank, so I'm gonna grab every one of our units and move them all the way back here, just in case there's towers, e.g. these ones, that like to still shoot when you win the battle, because this one's unbreakable, so we're just going to take damage from that. So I'm going to gather all our big boys, all our Manticores, so they're all going to come hit the steam tank right in the face, because they do have that armor piercing damage. You have, what, 242 armor piercing damage, which should be enough to get through the 160 armor, although they do have quite a good ward, don't they? They have a 25% ward. So, we're breaking for the armor 242 and then minus 25% of that, but we do have 6 Manticores. The steam tank doesn't have a chance against 6 giant bloodthirsty monsters that are trying to get through this metal contraption. I'm going to drop an Enfeebling Foe as well, and then I'm going to drop a Flock of Doom as well, just to make this go by a little faster. But you can see we just have this steam tank completely cornered. Don't stop until you're dead, my friend. Not dead. Look at this thing. This big hunk of metal trying to survive. Look at all our Manticores. They're absolutely covered in blood, covered in everything. That's not the sim button. That is the UI button. Look at all that. Absolutely covered. Oh, he's about to die. Let's have a little look at the battlefield before it ends. Yep, lots of dead here. It was mainly over here. Lots of dead over there. Lots of harpies dead over here. And here was the main place. What was this? This is the Gork's Man Rippers, the Bastigor herd. All our harpies that have fallen. And all the enemy Yumis that have been fallen. And there's gonna be a lot of flesh eaten tonight. Well, a Pyrrhic victory. We won nonetheless. Why did that come off? Who did I have that on? We run like you. Okay. We won at quite a cost. We did take a lot of damage, but it was mostly the List army, and we don't really care about Puib's army. Malagor, his army worked quite well. The Harpies being able to surround all the handgunners, stop them from shooting, and honestly, we really needed to stop all that artillery firing. From the start, we really went to the wrong side at the start of the battle. So, we'll have to think about that next time. But other than that, his army worked quite well. He really needs some monsters in here. Once we get some nice monsters in here, they can come and do the ground attack while our Harpies deal with everything else. And let's loot and raise it. Now have a look at this Montfort. Montfort, we haven't got anywhere else we need to take other than the orc places, but I feel like we're going to leave Grom as is. Because I feel like he's going to be one of them ones where if I start killing him, he's going to start getting settlements far away from me, then I have to chase him down, and I can't bother with that. So I feel like we're done here. Malagor being in that stance isn't that good for us actually, but let's go Puib, go into Hidden Camp. Get up beside Malagor. And let's just get you, let's merge that up. Get more raiders in there. Malagor, did you lose anything? You didn't. You're all good, I don't want to give you anything. Well, building wise, we're saving up for Morghur. Let's give you harpies, and then let's look at Puib. Puib, you really don't need that much. Yeah, might as well just can I give you recruitment or something? I mean, best battle. You know what? Just just make it a little bit better, Puib. You might as well. We might get attacked. Malagor might get attacked, but it is what it is. We do actually have enough to get Kazrak. However, we don't have another army slot, which means we're probably gonna have to disband Puib. And the problem with disbanding Puib is if something comes, Malagor's all on his own. So I think we're gonna wait till next turn to do that. Morghur, we're waiting for a turn and then you're getting this. So let's just end the turn and continue on. Alrighty, a new turn, and we have been given the SFO thing, Whispers of the Eyeless. We are gonna get all this. I want to be rewarded. We did say, we didn't, earlier on we did take some of this stuff, so I feel like that might be why we miscast so much, but I never seen where this goes, so you know what? I want to be rewarded. Refugees of War, another tribe. Bring the Gorge, we don't care. Kill 10,000 enemies, and we get this. Ooh. Not many know about the dead gods, those that were before and lost the Great War of Faith. They are coming back. The Prophet. Oh, that's pretty tasty. That's, I guess that's part of that. Well, sweet. Okay, well, we didn't get attacked here, which makes me think I need to get Khazrak an army. I think Puib. You're gonna give your best units to Malagor, and you're gonna get the Ungors back. So take these. Give him the Manticores. I want him to have the Gores as well, because these are actually going to Khazrak's army. I need him to have that as well. You know what? Wait. Let's merge all the Harpies, because we can build the Harpies just fine. Give them the Manticores, the Tuskor Chariots, and the 2 Gores. Take all the Ungor herd, which you don't even need to, just do that. You know, put the Ungor spear in there. Okay, that's good. Now, I can't replace you, right? No, I can't. I can replace him with... because we do have Taurox there from that bullshit thing, but, you know, let us take Khazrak. Confederate them. Can I do it now? I can't remember if this is how it works. I don't think so. I think I have to make a new herd for a legendary lord. I do. Yes. Okay. You. Ooh. Ooh. Perform the ritual. We have a new army capacity spot now. We can do the dread for the Minotaurs as well. Khazrak the One-Eye. Go into encampment. Give Khazrak your Ungor herd. You know what, you might as well give Khazrak everything. Okay. Malagor. You're gonna give Khazrak... So... Khazrak's army is going to be more melee-based infantry-wise, and he needs a lot of units that are like pretty much how we began, but more with Tuskor Chariots, Beastmen ambush kind of stuff where and we're going to do a lot of you know what I mean, that word. Dissatisfaction. There we go, I can English. We're gonna get a lot of that for this, but we're gonna give that to Khazrak. Let's put you into hidden encampment. You can get 3 more harpies. You have enough space. You have 6 spaces. Give you them. And we're just gonna have a little sit here until Khazrak gets up. So, 3 harpies there. I kind of fucked up there, actually, didn't I? Yeah. Should have did that. No, it's fine. Just get more raiders. Cube. More raiders. Now, Khazrak. I instantly want to start upgrading stuff. You can get shamans. But we need to spend the dread for that stuff. I do need to get a shaman in Khazrak's army immediately. Let's go with the pit hovel. Over here, Morghur. Straight into that, just spend the money for that. Khazrak. Nope, Khazrak. Let's get you this, I think. To get you Razorboard Chariots. I do want to get you some monsters as well to round you out, but I feel like it would be more Minotaurs than actual monsters, to be honest. So I think we'll just leave that for now, but I do want this because he needs to get Razorgore chariots. You have the Dread building already. You have the... I don't know what to talk about, that's it. Horgrove, wait, upgrade you right away. Malagor, do you have anything to upgrade that you actually need? Because you just need harpies, really. Could take that for the Manticore. I wish the Jabberslave actually flew. Otherwise, you could have that in here. The spawn of the different gods might be pretty nice, though. That doesn't give us unit capacity, so let's just leave it as is for Malagor. Although we could get that for the Manticores, because he is basically a flying army. But I did say I want to get some monsters in here. What kind of monsters? Honestly, it would be Jabberslaves in his army, because they are more insane. Actually, Jabberslaves would be in Morghur's army, actually. You know what, go with the Chaos Giant with him. Get a few Chaos Giants in his army to round out his melee force. And even Kazrak can do that and get some big monsters like that in. Razorgore Herd would be pretty nice in here. Let's grab one of that. Spend a little bit of Dread. Merge up Kazrak, get a Razorgore Herd. You can get another one actually, so merge up again. Get rid of the Sungor. Another Razorgore Herd, that will be good for your army. So this side is just gonna do a lot of recruitment. Morghur. Morghur. You're gonna attack Castle Artois. It's gonna be quite a big battle as well. There's lots of little paladins in there. But, we will see. So, attack Castle Artois. Alrighty. It's going to be a valiant defeat. There's lots of peasants, so it's not going to be a problem on that front. We could try that tactic again of funneling them out, because this is a city, isn't it? We have taken a lot of damage on our chaos spawn, though, actually. We might want to take a turn of replenishment before we do this. I'm sure we could take it. Can I? Let's take a turn of replenishment first. Take a turn of replenishment, and even that army might come out. Stand not in range of their army. And let's just take an end turn first. Alrighty. Let's see, Morghur. Let's give you a level up then on the new turn. I did say I want to upgrade your melee front, but anything good here that I could take right now. The auxiliary thing might be nice to see what it is, because I don't actually know. Oh, that just reminded me. Malagor. Did I not get you another blind eye of seeing? I thought I did. And I definitely don't have enough money for it, so maybe I didn't. Who knows? Never mind that, Malagor. Let's just give you... You might as well just keep going for your melee line. You know what? No. No, that's the wrong button. You're the herd. Upgrade these besticores, because I want at least 4 of them in here. Okay. I think we just do this battle at Castle Artois now and see how much time we have left after that. Probably none. Probably don't even have time for this battle, but let's go. I have no idea anymore. Castle Artois. And it's a Pyrrhic victory now. Let's see about that. The battle for Castle Artois. This is another settlement battle. The enemy has got lots and lots of peasants. They have lots and lots of lords as well. Oh, instantly the field trebuchets are going to shoot into our chaos spawn stack that are coming straight for that door. I'm also going to attempt what we did in that battle that crashed. We're putting the Chaos Giant here, break down that wall, get some besticores here, and funnel the enemy in and see how it goes. Of course, they have lots of paladins on top of Pegasuses, so they have a lot of lords that can do a lot of damage. Honestly, if they stack all that up, Morghur is in a lot of trouble. I remember last time about sending Morghur in first to the gate to get rid of that gate quicker, so I'm going to send all the chaos spawn just to wait before Morghur gets to the gate first. Then they're going to move in. Thornell's going to start looking for some targets to start casting spells on. Of course they have. Let's have a look here. Let's say, don't even need to go into that because it's going to be a while before we break through. Ooh, never mind, we got a bit of shades coming. This is into their Regiment of Renown. Straight on top of these guys. Went lots of damage to them. Just obliterating everything here. Bit of Shades is such a good spell. So yeah, this is the Holy Wardens of La Musseltal. Battle Breaker, God, England. The Battle Pilgrim unit is the Regiment of Renown version, of course, so they have the Lord here on the Pegasus. I don't know, is it Royal Pegasus or just Pegasus? I can't remember which one it is. Either way, we're gonna now sit here for a while and just break down the wall. Keep looking for targets. Look at that, Jesus. The Pit of Shade is just devastating. We're just going to keep looking for targets to drop Pit of Shades on, but there ain't really much. We also have our Manticore hidden over here. And all our meta units in this tiny one spot, because out of all these trees, it's only here that gets you hidden. I hate that. I don't know why a lot of maps have that, where it's only one tiny spot in a big flock of trees that allows you to actually hide. So, we wait. We're waiting for this gate to go down. We're waiting for this wall to go down. They have a lot of archers, actually. Lots of peasant archers, which I was thinking because it's just a bunch of peasants, they're not going to do anything. But thinking about this, fire arrows. Fire is really, really good against regeneration, and pretty much all our units have regeneration, because if we look at regeneration gives weakness to fire, they're going to do so much damage to us. There's a spell there. Is that on Morghur? Someone cast a spell on us, I don't know what the hell it was. Yeah, they keep moving close to us and getting hit with the aura of foul transmutation as well, so it's going to sit and do damage to them. The gate is now down. They are going to start just decimating us with arrows. I wasn't expecting it. So we're going to send all our units straight in, try and do damage, get rid of the Knights Errant here, and push forward and do that. Of course, our wall also broke. Well, their wall also broke, and our Chaos Giant is getting pelted. They have a Lord here, a hero unit, and they have all these not foot squires, what are you? Questing Knights, that's what you are. They are demolishing that. I see how bad it is. Laurel's instantly going to summon that Cygor to help him out. But here comes another Lord on roll. Pegasus Chaos Giant. I need to get him out of there instantly. So I bring up the Bestigors to help out. They seen our trap and they were like, a bet? And they all came in and fucked us up. And of course our giant stack of Chaos Spawn are all being held here by these Knights that are just, they will not break. So we're just going to get pelted by arrows constantly. It seems that the Beastmen have been ambushed this time. Nice Pit of Shades over here. This is a summoned unit of Chaos Spawns using the Stave of Ruinous Corruption from Morghur. This unit is just here pretty much just to stop the enemy from shooting, but with the Pit of Shades, that clears that quite quickly. They're going to move up here because they have lots of archers, along with their field trebuchets that they're moving. They'd be better just keeping them shooting. And of course, our giant stack of Chaos Spawn. I was hoping to fly through them. Thank you very much, camera. Anyway, we have our Chaos Giants here. They are focusing on these Lords. This one is already routed and running away. I'm going to bring our Manticore over to chase him down now. But he's coming over to get rid of him. And of course, our Regiment of Renown unit. We pretty much just want to keep these guys surrounded so they can't move. And then Giant Cygor finish him off for us. They're constantly pelting us with fire arrows and poison arrows. And these Knights, look at these Knights. They haven't even took that much damage. These halberd units, I'm sure these guys are absolutely demolishing us. Not really, only 800 damage, but look at Morghur. Morghur has half HP. These Lords absolutely rinsing us. Honestly, if they sent all four, maybe it was 5. All 5 of their Lords on the Morghur himself, he'd be dead. The leadership would have hit, everything in our army would have broke, and it would just be the Chaos Spawn, who are unbreakable. But once again, another Pit of Shades. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I love that spell. Even the pendulum, I really love the spell. I actually sent the Manticore here to stop these crossbowmen because they have some humans over here, not just French, humans. And it must be they have a military thing in here. Yeah, I see this big thing and I'm like, pendulum, straight into that, try and deal with all the halberd units and these, and of course I have sent the Hounds of Pesa. I'm wondering why there's just a single one here. They all went this way, so why is a single one just here? This dude doesn't give a shit. Jesus. Oh, lots and lots of dead Bretonnians, but of course these knights still refuse to rout. This one just routed, but these quested knights, they have held for so long. Look at how long they've held us here. And all their archers and all their catapult. Like, look at that. Peasant bowman doing 7k damage. What does the trebuchet dude? 10k damage, all because we've been held here this whole battle. They did really, really well in holding us back. I'm going to send our Bestigors up here as well. They're going to deal with these men-at-arms with pole arms. Nothing better than seeing a bunch of gores right on the middle of the field, dealing with just penny humans. We have so much flesh to eat. Helm Guard fell, lots of dinner, and now Artois is going to fall as well. We're just going to keep pushing there, keep pushing and pushing. I've actually noticed that these Bestigors are actually being beat by these men-at-arms and pole arms. I don't know how, but maybe they're not being beat, maybe we're just not doing enough damage, so I'm going to start sending loads of stuff this way. This big stack of units are going to move forward as well. We are basically in a big cluster. They've got us out of formation, they've got us in so many different places. Oh, we got the Manticore up here though. I did notice all these, the field trebuchets and all the archers have been firing for way too long. So I got the Manticore over there to deal with all this. And these fire arrows here have been pelting Lornal for a long time now. He's down to half HP. It's just, well, they're all about to break now when we have won the battle, but it's something. They did a lot of damage to us. Well, not really a lot of damage, but it's a good thing we did end the turn and get a bit of replenishment. Otherwise, well, we might not have won this one. So a close victory for Morghur. It ended up as a spam at the end, as you saw, but we won nonetheless. A lot of these paladins, I feel like if they were used effectively, they would have destroyed us quite well. They do a lot of damage and they're all flying, so they can move around so quick. Of course, these knights were a pain to break. They just did not want to break. The leadership's so high on legendary mode. Anyway, close victory. Let's loot and raise. Morghur go into hidden encampment. And we are fine here to perform the ritual. That actually gets us to the next spot again. So we can now start getting rewards of dread for Jabberslives and Gorgons and Cygors now. So all our monsters, we just need to get our buildings still there. Of course, Morghur's about to... Oh, he's already hit that. I forgot we ended the turn. We can start building that stuff now. We just need, what, the money? Oh no, we need to get to tier 5 is what it is. Oh, okay. Yeah, I could get the building for Minotaurs and stuff, and then make Taurox near him once we get Taurox, which could be an option. Yeah, might as well do that, so let's do that. You take that kind of hang, Azrak and stuff, you are fine. Let us level up Lornal, and then end this episode off. Lornal, let's give you more leadership. Might as well upgrade Kazrak as well. So they've already, the AI's already given some stuff, which it's not even that bad, to be honest. I think for his army, we really just want melee stuff. So, Manbane, and we're going to give him the weapon strength, the Crown of Horns, and then upgrade all his infantry and all his chariots, wherever they are. Here they are. So, yep, that's what Kazrak's going to do. Alright, this is the end of the episode anyway. Catch us next time. We will continue on our push into human territory and into Bretonnia. Till next time, peace.